Hello, this is Anka Corbin with Globig. I'm here at the GetGlobal Expo in Los Angeles, and my guest is Kyle Hegarty. He's with Leadership Nomad, which is a division of TSL. Welcome, Kyle.
Good morning.
Tell me a little bit about what you're doing with your company, and also, what are the let's talk about some of the biggest mistakes that companies make when they go into Singapore.
Sure. So we opened TSL about 10 years ago in Singapore, and what we do is we help Western companies expand across Southeast Asia into markets, focusing on marketing as well as sales. Over the time, we ended up pivoting a little bit and starting to do more cross-cultural communication work with executive teams. So we branched into the leadership nomad component of that as well. Your question about some of the biggest challenges that companies face when they come into these markets, I would say one of the biggest ones is probably how they underestimate the importance of localization and the cultural components of that. And I was joking with somebody earlier that a client from a long time ago got really frustrated because he was trying to have us do a marketing campaign using his US collateral, his material that had baseball references. And we were trying to explain, people aren't playing baseball in these markets, and so you've got to adjust it. And he was getting frustrated. This stuff is frustrating. And he said, just slap a dragon on it and make it Asian, and that'll do it. And we've started to refer to that kind of mentality as a slapdragon mentality, where it's just a surface level solution that totally misses the point. And oftentimes I think companies are guilty of that.
I think many times companies are guilty of that. So what would you suggest?
You gotta call us.
That's a perfect suggestion.
I do think that companies need to go in and do their homework first. They need to be curious. They need to get on the ground, and actually see what's going on and talk to people on the street and really understand what the markets are all about.
That's a fantastic tip. So Kyle, thank you so very much for joining us today here at the conference.
Thanks for having me.